Hey folks, welcome to this week's edition of BrushPile Fishing. We are at Reelfoot, Tennessee. We're in the last week of March. A little bit chilly this morning, but they're calling for warmer temperatures later today. We're going to be fishing with my good friend Tony Hughes. Have not done a show for crappie here on Reelfoot, so I'm excited. Tony's been catching some nice fish, so you stay tuned. We'll be right back with BrushPile Fishing.
Many people look at a lake and feel a sense of calm serenity. Crappie fishermen feel the heart-pounding anticipation of the thump. That's why host Russ Bailey is addicted to crappie fishing. It's this addiction that takes Russ from the Midwest to the Deep South in search of the best lakes, techniques, and patterns from some of the best crappie anglers in the country. Right here on BrushPile Fishing.
Hey folks, welcome back to BrushPile Fishing here at Blue Bank Resort on beautiful Reelfoot, Tennessee with Tony Hughes. Tony, how we doing today?
Pretty good.
So it's a little bit cool this morning, but the call for temperatures actually get up in the 60s and sun break through eventually.
Right. It's not much wind. We're going to get out of the wind a little bit, but if the sun comes out, warms that water up, I think the fish will move up high on the stumps, and when they do, they turn on pretty good. Okay.
I know we're going to be using some bonehead plastics. What kind of pattern are we going to fish today?
Well, we're going to LiveScope, single pole LiveScope. We're going to find the fish up on a stump. We're going to pull up, flip a 1/16 ounce jig up there to it. Hope they like it.
Okay, I know you've been getting some good fish, so hopefully that continues today.
I've done pretty good, so maybe they will.
You ready to get started?
Let's do it.
Reelfoot, Tennessee, here we go, folks. Folks, we're just getting started this morning, fishing in about 15 foot of water here on Reelfoot with Tony Hughes. So you're doing a lot of movement on this, aren't you? If they're not hitting, you just keep on going.
Keep on going. Once I see they've seen it and they don't hit it, I just assume it's not what they really want, and I'll move on to the next, and maybe I can. You know, if I go by enough of them that they don't hit, I start changing baits.
Okay.
You know, it's kind of like everybody's not hungry at the same time. One reason we're pitching out to them is boats make noise. And if there's a little bit of wind, it is hard to get up and straight down vertical jig on them. So instead of taking the chance on them hearing me get up on them, I show them the bait out there away from the boat when they're not aware that I'm around. Oh, come up with your. Here you come. Come up with it a little again. He's chasing. Come up with it. Come up with it. Sometimes you got to make it. Once you get them to chasing it, I've noticed if I'll come on with it, they'll usually commit to it. Yeah, I'm gonna say that crappie right there. If we can catch it, that's probably a 2-pounder. Pound and 3/4 anyway.
If we can get him.
If we can get him. Get him to commit.
Take it.
Got him.
Seen it. Oh, man,
Oh. You said he'd be a monster.
He is. I seen him hit it too. Look at there, folks. First one of the morning. Just trying to find the aggressive fish. Wow, it's a dandy.
I got one.
Him. Seen that.
I'd probably just swing this one.
Okay.
I got you wrapped up too.
I'm watching him hit you. Oh, gone those are nice.
The trick is to keep it just about even with their head, just where the bait, just kindly when it gets to them, blends in with the fish a little bit.
Yeah.
And then see if you can, sometimes I'll twitch it to to try to get them to react to it a little bit. When they react, then I start trying to take it away from them, and that's usually when they'll jump on it. All right, now start picking it up so that.
I lost it.
Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Come up. Come up. There you go. You got him.
Gosh, this is so fun watching that. I got him.
Okay.
Hey, I caught one on the flip. That was pretty cool. First time I've done that technique. And there you go, folks. And that's a good cleaner fish, but you've caught some monsters.
Yeah,
today. Look at there. Pretty fish. This technique takes a little getting used to, but it is cool once that thing falls down in that pendulum and they hit it. And you were right. I had to pop that, and that's when he come up and boom. Hey folks, I hope you enjoyed today's show from Reelfoot, Tennessee. And if you're like me and you can't get enough crappie fishing, make sure you check out our BrushPile Fishing Facebook page, our website, which all of our shows are there, free to watch. And now something new, we've got our BrushPile podcast on iHeartRadio. So if you can't get enough crappie fishing, check us out.
BrushPile Fishing is brought to you by these outstanding sponsors. B&M Poles, the #1 crappie pole company in the world. War Eagle, built for hunters who love to fish. Suzuki, the ultimate 4-stroke outboard. Slime Line, catch the fever. Bonehead Tackle, most durable crappie plastics in the industry. Mossback Fish Habitat, cornfield crappie gear, quality products built in the USA.
Folks, if you just joined us, we're here at Reelfoot, Tennessee, and just getting started. We're in the last week of March, and all we're doing is using a LiveScope, but instead of vertical jigging these fish, we're casting beyond them or flipping beyond them and letting that bait come back in a pendulum motion. And then when you see her on that fish, popping it up and trying to get that reaction bite out of them. And we've had a lot of fish that walk right up to it and just, they don't want any part of it. But man, the ones that hit it, they're thumping.
They thump it pretty good.
Tony, what kind of limits they have here in Reelfoot?
Well, right now it's a no size limit.
Okay.
There's a 30 fish limit. We've had some slow years here. We had drought for about 3 years during the spawn. And it hurt our fish population pretty good. And we had a meeting about a month or two ago with the TWRA, the locals and the guides, and we're trying to get a 10-inch limit and a 20 fish limit to try to help get our fish back, you know.
Now I noticed you're starting out at about 35, 40 foot out is your view. When do you start pitching? How far do you like
I try to get them
away?
up there about 25 foot. Okay. I can pitch it about 30 foot into the wind, and gives me enough room to see it too, so.
Chasing you.
Got him.
Seen him that time.
I think I can get him. I think I can get him.
Man, seen him chase and bam. You've seen others chase and they won't touch it. So you're looking for that aggressive fish, man.
Yeah, just
keep going.
Keep going. Don't even waste time on them.
There he goes, there he goes.
Got him. There's another one out there. Well, do you think it's the color or just the?
I don't know, because we've got the same one on there.
Only difference is you've got a chartreuse head.
Yeah. Well, you got white?
Yeah.
I may be chasing.
And let me tell you something that I think everybody likes. I know a lot of people like it. That line, that green line.
Yeah.
I can't have any. I have never had luck with it.
Really?
Everybody's like, "Oh, I'll catch fish." Well, I know people catch fish with it, but from my,
Well, you got another one?
I got another one.
Dude, I'll switch.
I really believe that as fish get pressured like these have been, I think they get used to that, seeing stuff like that. Here he comes. There you go.
There we go.
Got him. Is it a crappie? Oh yeah. There you go.
Man, first drop down with the white head.
The white head is the trick, ain't it?
Clear line. Takes some getting used to with this pendulum most of them, but I'll tell you what, man, it's pretty neat watching them chase it when they finally hit it. Another good fish.
Don't go away. More brush pile fishing action is on the way. Brush pile fishing is brought to you by these fine sponsors: Crappie USA, Gill Fishing, I Hold Jigs, Blue Storm Life Jackets, Offshore Tackle, Power Pole, the American Crappie Trail, Driftmaster Rod Holders, Smooth Move Seats, Brush Pile Fishing Online Store, Grand Lake St. Mary's.
So Tony, I know you're on the B&M tournament staff, but you also do some guiding here on Reelfoot. What's the number they can reach at?
731-589-2386.
Okay, and you also have a Facebook page.
Right.
There we go.
Get him.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a good fish. Man, he was right on top.
Yeah.
That's a black, ain't
Big
it?
old black crappie. Yeah.
He was right on top. Doggone. I think that's the first black of the morning.
Yeah.
Look at there. Right on top of that tree. And I mean on top of the tree, very shallow. Big old black. And folks, I want to take a second now. I had earlier fish chasing the bait, absolutely would not take it. Go right up to it. And Tony brought up a good point. Knowing your home lake, sometimes color makes all the difference. I had the chartreuse head. Other than that, we were the same, and he had clear line. I switched poles. He's got the slime line clear on there, and I've caught two right now. They've chased it and actually hit it. Another good fish right there. So little things sometimes can make a big difference. Now, Tony, here on Reelfoot, when these fish start to spawn, a lot of them move way shallow.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna stay out here.
No, they'll move up there. We have the reeds around the edge of the trees and stuff, and there's, you know, 2 foot of water around them. They'll move up and spawn on those, the roots of the cypress trees. Now some will spawn on logs out here in 6 to 8 foot of water. The white crappie, the black crappie usually move up there really shallow.
Boy, they get aggressive too, the big
Oh,
blacks.
yeah.
Oh. Oh, he's chasing you, he's chasing you. Now he's taking that.
He didn't do it.
No way.
Then he did. He come back and got it. It's a good one too.
He come back.
It's a good one.
He chased it, he
and
took
then-
off, and then came back at it real quick.
Right.
Learning what these fish will do. Look at that. Big old white. Tell you what, you can definitely learn a lot from this unit, what these fish are doing.
Oh,
stuff
it's-
you would have never thought.
Man, this past year, since I've got that right there, I have learned so much. It's just unbelievable. What the fish do when the weather's a certain way, you know, stuff like that.
Yep. I can definitely see the key when these cold fronts come in. You just gotta keep moving.
Keep moving. Just keep hitting them. Find the aggressive ones. Here he comes. Oh, got him. Got him. We're safe. I think we got some good ones in there. We'll wait for a big one to put in the live well. Little one. That's one I just released, I bet, swimming right there.
Yep.
Look at
Going
it.
right back to that tree.
Back to that tree. I wonder if it'll bite again.
Folks, if you just joined us here in BrushPile Fishing, we're at Reelfoot, Tennessee with Tony Hughes. Tony, can you tell the folks exactly what we're fishing over and what we're trying to do going from stump to stump?
Well, this Reelfoot Lake is just a natural lake full of stumps, and the bottom is mostly muddy, so the fish relate to stumps all the time. And what we're doing is we're easing around with a LiveScope, and we'll find a fish on the side of a stump suspended or out in the middle of the lake, but most of them are on the stumps. And we'll flip a bait out there just past the fish, let it pendulum down to the fish. Once it gets to the fish, if I can see that fish move and react to the bait, I can usually get it to bite. But now you've seen this morning, they were a lot of followers. They'll follow up and look and not take it. When they do that, first thing we do is start changing baits, change colors, try something to get that reaction bite out of them. And once we figured it out, it was on.
Our water temperature's low 50s, so we're concentrating in what we were in 10, 15 foot of water today.
We're in 15 to 16 foot of water. Most of the fish that we've caught have been, 10 foot or less, you know, so they're high in the water column. And the warmer, if the sun would come out, they'd get even higher. They'd come up on top of the stumps.
And that's just a little pattern recap for today's fishing.
He coming. He coming.
Come on.
He's all over it.
There we go.
There you go. He's a good one too.
Stuck it. Oh, that's a good fish.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Dude, he stuck it. Holy moly. Gosh. Folks, I hope this camera is picking up this stuff on the Garmin, because you are seeing these fish come up and absolutely whack it. And they are chasing it away. Thank you, sir. This is a blast. Like I say, they are chasing the bait. Some of them will chase it and will not touch it. And then when they do, it is a thump. Gosh. Reelfoot, Tennessee. Tony, this is awesome, brother. And Tony, one of the things I've noticed too is with this wind today, you've got your power poles down with those paddles. Help control a little bit.
Oh yeah, even when there's not wind, I use my paddles. It'll keep the boat from shifting when I don't want it to shift.
Gotcha.
It makes the boat steady. Gotcha. That's what it does. And it brakes when I'm moving forwards. I'm pulling. If I see a fish, I let them down just a little bit more.
Slow
It's on the brake, slow me down.
So Tony, we're staying at Blue Bank, and I'll tell you what, man, we got here, it was dark last night, and it looked like Christmas time. All the trees lit up. That is such a cool place.
Yeah, Mike, he goes out of his way to make an exceptional spot. You know, it's a resort it's probably the best resort around the lake. Can't say enough about it. He brings a lot of business to the lake. People love the hospitality there.
It's clean, the food is good, and the prices are reasonable. Of course, he goes to all the boat shows in the winter. They offer all the specials, and tell you what, it's a great fishing trip, and you can save some money doing it here too.
Right.
Blue Bank Resort, a sportsman's paradise nestled on the banks of the expansive 15,000-acre Reelfoot Lake. This area is popular with birdwatchers, fowl hunters, and fishermen alike. Blue Bank has all the accommodations needed for sportsmen and their families. Take a dip in the hot tub or swimming pool. Rent a boat at the marina. Have a delicious meal at the on-site restaurant. Sit on the dock and take in the breathtaking sunset. Blue Bank is located on the monarch butterfly migration path, so check out the unique half-acre butterfly garden while browsing the grounds. Blue Bank also has the best guides on Reelfoot Lake, so take the time and book a trip with these seasoned sportsmen. Blue Bank Resort, the perfect paradise for any sportsman and their family. Visit bluebankresort.com to book your next vacation.
Here's the day's gear check for you. Today we were using the 12-foot Duck Commander from B&M. The reason we're using this pole, it's a real sensitive pole. Has the backbone we needed to pull the fish in. My biggest thing is the sensitivity on it. Using 8-pound slime line, clear slime line, using a bonehead jig, purple shad jig. Russ was using the high vis today, and I was using the clear, and I were getting more bites than he was. So he changed over to the clear also. It made all the difference in the world. This water's clear. We went with clear line and it worked.
Oh, you're gonna get first dibs at him. Oh, you dog, there he goes. Man, he's gotta be on you.
Oh, got him.
I was gonna say. Need net?
Nah, gotta get him.
Well, Tony, as you get that one in, I'm still trying to get the one off top tree, but we gotta get going. So we better wrap it up on that with another darn good fish. Look at that.
Been a great day.
Folks, I'm telling you what, Reelfoot, Tennessee, we're in the last week of March, using the LiveScope, a little different technique, actually flipping it out beyond the fish and letting them come as a pendulum and watching them chase them. Some of them hit, some of them didn't, but man, we've put together some nice fish.
It makes the day go by.
Tony, I appreciate you joining us, man.
You bet.
Folks, I hope you enjoyed today's show. If you're interested in the trip, give Tony a call. Check out his Facebook page. Get down here. You will not be disappointed watching these fish hit and then feeling that thump. Had a great time, Tony.
Me too.
Folks, I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned because we'll be back next week with BrushPile Fishing.